Yo guys, it's me, Acecapes, back again for another potentials video on FIFA 13 career mode. And today I'm going to be talking about who I bought with Everton, not Reading, because I've left Reading because my career mode all of a sudden got dodged up. After my time with Everton, I really hope to get an international job because that's the dream. That's the dream for me, to get an international job on career mode. Felipe Santana is the first player I'm going to talk about. He is Brazilian. I didn't actually know that before I just checked today. By the way, this website is really good. It tells you all the FIFA potentials and stuff that I'm going to be talking about today. So please check it out. It's in the description. His overall rating is 77, which is alright, but it's not really good for top-end Premier League sides like Everton, I'd say. His strength is good. His sprint speed's extremely good for centre back. That's why a lot of people highly rated him in FIFA 12. But in FIFA 13, it's not as important to be fast. So he's not really as big as he was in FIFA 12. His heading accuracy is really good. So that's a really important thing to have. Standing tackles really good. Potential is 79 though. I know he's old, but still 79. I think he can do a bit better than that in real life. That's only my opinion, but there you go. Weak foot 2-star, skill moves 2-star. That's kind of rubbish, but I don't know. This is EA for you. Work rate, medium attacking, defensive medium as well. He's just all around centre back. He's all around a really good centre back, I'd say. I'd really recommend him if your team is like Everton, any teams like Everton, Newcastle, any upper Premier League teams. You should get this guy, Felipe Santana. He's right-footed, which is always good. I really do prefer my right-footed players. But let's move on swiftly, and we're going to go on to Christian Tello from Barcelona. He's Spanish. He plays left wing at the moment for Barcelona, I think. I think that's right. His official overall rating is 76. Acceleration, he's really good at speed, any type of getting past the player, anything like that. He's really good at that. He's not got the best of strength, but he's got speed, so it really doesn't matter. Anywhere down the wings or even in the centre he can play. His potential is 80. A potential that's 80. He's meant to be the new Messi, and he's got a potential of 80. I think FIFA, EA, whoever does all this potential stuff, they've got it all wrong. Because that's just ridiculous. 80. He should be about 85. Probably a bit more. I'd say he can grow to that. His skill moves, weak foot, very good. Attacking work rate and defensive work rate, medium. For both of them. Okay, and the next player we are going to check out is another Barcelona player. A lot of people will know him as a Montoya, but his real name is Martin Montoya Torrebalbo. Something like that. I don't know. He's Spanish as well, like Tello or Teo, as some people call him. I think that's the official way of pronouncing it. I've got a bad cough, so excuse me. But his acceleration, agility, sprint speed, balance, and stamina. So he's really fast. He's got really good stats for Spanish right backs. Always seem to have those kind of physical stats, being really good. So yeah, he could play just right back, I'd say. I wouldn't put him any further forward, but your choice. potential is 83, which is always a good potential for someone that you want to have for a long basis. He's available on loan. At the moment, I think when you first get on career mode, I think Montoya is one of the ones that is available on loan, because that is where I got him from. His weak foot is extremely good. His attacking work rate is extremely good. Skill move not too good. Neither his defensive work rate. But oh wow, for a Spanish right back, Spanish right backs are always push forward anyway. He's kind of a bit like a Dani Alves type player. I'd recommend him. Now this player, Adrian, he's a really good player. When I first saw his price tag of 5 million or something like that, I thought, oh my god, I'm not gonna pay that for a player that's not got the best overall rating. That's 77, not brilliant, but I paid it, and it worked so well. He's just a super player. He really does have a really high attacking work rate, even though his stats might not say that. Yeah, it only says medium. Yeah, medium on both. His weak for everything about him. I'd say he's a bit like a Steven Gerrard type player. He's got really good long shots, as you can see here, and shot power, short passing. It's always good to have those stats. Technical stats they're always really important in the game, as well as the physical stats. Most people just look at the physical stats and don't really take any notice of the technical or mental stats, but they're all as important. He's got a lot of different positions you can choose to put him. He can play anywhere in the middle. He's quite a young player. I think he's 23, something like that. So if I were you guys, I'd check him out. So yeah. The next player is Raphael Varane. I've never heard of this guy until this morning. But I just came across him. Real Madrid player. Signed him on loan. And he seems to be really good in my defence. He keeps my Everton defence strong, which is always good. He's not got the bestest pace, but that really doesn't matter for a defender. Strength's really good. His strength is really good. His reactions quite good. Interceptions good. It's always good to have that as a defender, to being able to tackle and that kind of stuff like that. He can play centre back, or he can go a bit forward and centre defensive midfield. His potential is 84, which really staggers me, to be honest, because Christian Teo has got a lot less than that at 80, and he's like 10 times a better player than this guy who I've never heard of. So, yeah. To be honest, this guy's so overrated. So overrated. Okay, now let's get away from this guy because we don't like this guy. Let's go to the big shot now. Let's go to Luka Malone. This guy is supreme in the midfield. He just gets all the balls from the defense to the attack in an instance because he's just so good. He's so good. I just think he's got really good short passing, long passing, anything like that. He's just really good. His sprint speed isn't too brilliant, but that doesn't matter. His ball control's really good. His passing's really good. Vision really good. Aggression really good. All these stats are absolutely brilliant. He can play defense and all the way up to, I'd say he can play attacking mid. You could play him in that CAM position. I have, and it works. It does work. He's a really good, talented player. I'd really recommend this guy because he's just so, he just brings a lot to the team. I really recommend him. There's potential 86, absolutely outstanding. Weak foot 3-star, skill moves 3-star, attacking and defensive work rate are both medium.